Okay, day 24. Coming to you in HD finally, because I just realized that I wasn't filming in HD for the first 23 days. Um, anyway, yeah, and I kind of got busy, forgot to do the video yesterday. But today's day 24. Yeah, well, let's see. So where did I leave off? So last I was talking, I was in Big Lake. We left there yesterday. Went towards San Angelo. Got in. It was a pretty good ride. It was pretty smooth. Went pretty fast. Yeah, we were cooking. We were coasting pretty fast. And we did about a 70-mile ride in, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours, maybe a little more than that, 6 hours or so. But anyway, it was fast. It was good. San Angelo was cool. It was nice to finally be back into like a relatively larger town. Yeah, there's about 100,000 people there. Stayed with the couch surfer. That's pretty cool. I got to meet him and his friends, his girlfriend and stuff. And yeah, we were just up shooting shit, talking, drinking, whatever. So it was a nice little change of pace from the motels and from the real small towns and stuff. And it was a good opportunity to finally get to like a good grocery store. Oh, actually, I guess there's been some good grocery stores most of the places, but anyway, this one was huge. Anyway, so yeah, that was a good night in San Angelo. Then we left this morning. Woke up about 5, a little later than we had been in the past couple of days. For a couple different reasons, but we were up a little bit later because we were the couch surfers and stuff. Anyway, today was difficult. It was really hard. It was very challenging. It was a great day, but man, it was hard. First thing that made it hard was, first of all, it was a 77-mile ride. We started an hour later than we usually do, so we had to do a little bit more of the heat. Today was, happened to be just a hot day in general anyway. For the first probably 20 miles of the ride, we had these really, really strong winds coming at us. And I mean, it was just stop you in your track. I was thinking it probably was about 3 or 4 times harder to bike because of these winds. Because you would be like, just sweating and going, and you'd only be going maybe 8 to 10 miles an hour, and you were working as hard as as if you were going up a huge hill or something. So that made it really hard. We finally started to kind of get out of the wind a little bit. It never really died down completely though. Yeah, part of it was, the beginning of it was uphill too. So uphill with the wind, especially on like kind of the bumpy road which we had for part of the ride. Yeah, it was tough. It was really tough. But it was cool. It was cool. I liked it. And then yeah, we got into Eden, which was our halfway point. I kind of want to see if there was like a garden there, because that would have been cool to go to the Garden of Eden, but I don't know, I didn't see it. Anyway, and then we left there. Ride got a little better, but it was just hot. It was real hot. I don't know what the high was today. You know what the high was today?
103.
Yeah, we saw a sign that said 103. That was at like probably 4:30, so it might have even been higher before then. So it was really hot today, and we were outside most of the day. So it's been a tough day. Looking forward to getting some rest. It was a 77-mile day, so it was Blake's longest day. It's the longest day I've had since I got into Lordsburg, and maybe even longer than that a little bit. Yeah, so we're just chilling here in Brady right now, and tomorrow we're heading towards Austin. That's kind of been the main objective for a while. Yeah, we might actually get there tomorrow. We'll have to see. We're about 115 miles out. So our plan is to stop in Buchanan Dam tomorrow night. But we're gonna get up at about 3 and see if we could just kind of get through it, and see if there's any chance of us getting to Austin tomorrow night. So that's kind of cool to think that maybe we'll be in Austin like this time tomorrow. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't happen, whatever. It doesn't matter that much. But anyway, Brady, Texas is cool too, because it is, well, at least they claim themselves to be the heart of Texas, because they say they are like the closest geographical city to the dead center of Texas. Although Eden was saying that too, so I don't know what's up. But anyway, they're very proud of themselves being in the center of the state, for whatever that's worth. And it's also kind of the unofficial halfway point for the trip in terms of distance. Yeah, it's right around here. It's hard to say. I'd have to like look down and look at the mileage, but yeah, like give or take a day or two. This is right around halfway point. So that's kind of exciting too, and everything's going well. Got a new tire for the bike. Haven't put it on yet, but my old tire's getting pretty worn out. I'm eating well. You can see like Blake convinced me to get a little nicer food for dinner. So a lot of tuna, beans, vegetables. They got these like great like rice packets. These like $2. Comes with a whole bunch of rice. You just put it in the microwave and yeah. So we've been doing that a couple nights and we haven't gotten tired of it yet. So it's been good. Alright, well that's about it. We'll see you tomorrow.